Good morning. This is a podcast, Ancient Rome Today. In this episode, let's continue discussing the daily life habits in ancient Rome. Today you'll discover what a gym looked like in ancient times and where they were usually located. First of all, it's worth saying that there were two main gym types in ancient Rome, for gladiators and for ordinary people. Let's start with the gyms for gladiators. The largest and most famous among them is called the Ludus Magnus. It was built by Domitian in 81 AD, the same time period as when the Flavian Amphitheatre, better known as the Colosseum, was under construction. This gym was located right next to the Colosseum in the valley between the Caelian and Oppian hills. The Ludus Magnus was a building of rectangular shape. There was also a porticoed courtyard with travertine columns and triangular fountains at the intersection of the portico's arms. At the centre of the courtyard, there was a small ellipsoidal arena intended for gladiator training and equipped with a cavea, an auditorium that could accommodate up to 3,000 spectators. For comparison, the main amphitheatre in Trento had 3,000 seats as well. For your information, Trento, or Tridentum, is a city founded by the Romans. It's located in northern Italy. The remains of this ancient city are located in the nearly 2,000 square metre archaeological site in Trento. A €5 entrance ticket allows you to visit this site, located right in the historic centre of Trento. Let's get back to Ludus Magnus. In addition to the arena where gladiators trained for combat, there were also rooms where gladiators lived. There were also changing rooms and other outdoor areas where they could perform physical exercises. For your information, Ludus Magnus is still accessible for visits nowadays. Now, let's talk about the gyms for ordinary people in ancient Rome. These were called public gyms and were located inside public baths. As a rule, one of the most famous public gyms is found in the Baths of Neptune in Ostia Antiqua. Those who visited them at the time could use a large rectangular gym, conceived as an open, uncovered space enclosed by a marble portico on 3 sides, while the 4th side connected to the baths. Team sport games, athletic exercises, and especially wrestling were practiced in gyms. Athletes often trained in public gyms to prepare for the Olympics. In 86 BC, the Olympic Games were held not only in Greece but also in Rome. This rule was established by Emperor Domitian. The Olympic Games were held in a dedicated space called the Stadium of Domitian. The remains of this stadium can still be visited nowadays, entering from the northwest side of Piazza Navona. By the way, Piazza Navona was built above that stadium. That's why it has the same shape as the arena where the Olympic Games were held. Today, the concept of the gym remains more or less the same across different countries. However, gyms are no longer found in public baths. However, they usually have shower installations inside. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for your attention.